So, BTD, British tea drinker, getting this coming to him. I am what I am. Techno Hillbilly has a package coming out, and we may be sending out a third one this month, but next month we have picked Cindy's Place and Adventures in the Heartland are going to get mystery boxes. The way you get mystery boxes is by watching and commenting on our videos, our vlogs that we put up. So subscribe to our channel, comment on our videos, and we pick a few every month to send a mystery box to. If you want to see some of the mystery boxes we've sent out, there's a playlist there with all the mystery boxes that we've sent out to people. And we'll add all the ones that we continue to send out, so you can check all those out. This stuff is some stuff we got. It says after this we're getting tacos. Some stuff we got picked up for our online auction. Some of our sales, but we go through all of our clothes, make sure there's no stains, everything gets cleaned, and we usually sell all of our shirts for around $1. Some are a little more, but they're all hand-picked, nice clothes, and you're not going to get junk. So things like this still has a $12 tag, bought for $4.58 on clearance, but still brand new little jumper. Not going to show you all the clothes, but some nice clothes in there. Picked up some coveralls. No, these are overalls. Coveralls don't have these straps. Overalls have the straps. Coveralls, coverall. And overalls go overall. But picked these up for Tammy, so that ought to be pretty cool. Some little girls. Come on, girls, no fighting. But look at this. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with these, but some of them have buttons. This one zips. But I asked, am I even allowed to have these, to the lady that was selling them? She said they were my uncle's, and my daughter wanted to wear them for career day to school, so she wore them, and then when we tried to give them back, he said just get rid of them. He didn't want them. So I don't know, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I just thought they were really cool, and I got them at a really good price, so picked them up. You know, that's what we do. Look at this old golden book. I think that'll be a really cool one. We are in the process of working on some stuff with this, so stay tuned to that, especially if you have kids. We'll update you a little more on our ideas, but that's in the future. I thought this was a really cool book. Growing up with science, I always liked the way things work. Books. This will be a lot like that, and some little things people can do. I'm sure you can get them online, but nice to have. And look at this old I Want to Be a Baker book. It's like a 63. But super cool artwork. Nice book. I'm going to throw in with this some of the potatoes that we harvest. You can go back and watch our gardening videos. The ones we like the best are these red potatoes. They grow the best, they taste the best. We didn't have a lot of seed red potatoes because we saved these potatoes, and what we don't use, we let go to seed, and then that's what we plant the following year. Well, we ate most of our red potatoes and didn't have a lot of seeds, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But we have these dark russets. They almost have like a leathery texture to it. Hopefully that's coming across on the camera. But these are a russet, and they're high in flavor. They're a really good potato. So we grow these. We have these yellow potatoes. You know, the meat inside's kind of yellow. It tastes like it already has butter in them. They're pretty good. We get different sizes. And then we have a lot of these, like, these don't get real big, but these are fingerling potatoes. And see, some of them are multicolored. Like they'll have purples and white in them, but they're really flavorful. Very creamy potato. They don't get very big, but they're really good to eat. So that's some of our potatoes. And then this is how we do seeds. I'll take the seeds from tomatoes, peppers, or what have you, and write what it is, or what we call it. And then I try to separate the seeds. Some of them get congested, but they're not all going to make it. And then some of the better ones that you can move out. And then when I go to plant this, I'll put soil down and then put this down in there, or even cut it apart and put this down in the soil, and then put a little more soil on top, and the tomatoes will grow right out of this paper towel. So that's how when you're harvesting food, and remember this, British tea drinker, when you get your package, you can take those seeds that we sent you, or the fruit that we sent you, keep some of the seeds, dry them out on some paper towel, and then just fold it up like this. Put it in a plastic bag, and you can label this too, and the year is helpful. That way, if you don't get to it, you really want to use it the following year or the year after. Sometimes they'll work. And get them out and plant them. You can plant as little or as much as you want of these. So that's my little tip. Enjoy your day. See, we got this stool. Looks like $2. And I'm going to show you some of the other stuff we got. This little garden trellis, 30 foot long. I thought that was a great deal for $1. Under Armour Real Tree jacket, looks brand new. Another sweatshirt. These we got the color changing candles. They drip different colors. These are pretty popular back in the 60s. We have an original one that you know, it's a lot older and still has the candles in it. But we found these. They started back in the late 50s all the way up to the 60s, and they were pretty popular. But they've, you know, progressed over time. A lot of people put them on those little tiki bottles or glass bottles, and then it would drip multiple colors. You've probably seen it in movies. So we got a couple of those. I did pick up some more Hot Wheels. Now these concept cars I got a really good deal on. They're not super old, 2007, but they're prototypes, it says. So I don't know, I took a chance on them. They weren't that much money. Another concept car here from Thailand, Ford Shelby concept car. And I never saw a date, but there's the Hot Wheels stamp. So I took a chance on those. I bought a couple Hot Wheels Malaysias because of the Doom, their dragster coupes. This one is older. This one is supposed to be a 32 Ford, but it was made in 1968. 1968. That's in really good condition for 1968. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And this is a 1970 Roger Dodger Hot Wheels Mattel. Lila's Bolorama. So, if I can get a better shot of those. Now this he got me for $2, but this is a Hot Wheels 1980, same age as my wife, and it's the Suburban with the motorcycle on the back, Harley edition. So I kind of like that. Looks really nice. I did pay $2 for that, and I paid $2 for this 65 1983 Hong Kong Hot Wheel Mustang convertible, and I paid a couple bucks for this 1977 gasser style kind of hot rod. It was a 77, so took a chance on that. Got this pry bar for $0.25. Move some of these cars. I did find some pretty good comics in this haul. Found this trying to find a date on it right now. 1986 Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, Fly the Friendly Skies, and this 86, I believe, 84 Indiana Jones. Sometimes I'll take Marvel comics if they're a little older and are Marvel, and especially first issues. I don't know anything about this one. It's a 1993 Warlock that had the pretty cool cover. First issue, good price. Bought it. Now, I found a bunch of these G.I. Joes. This one's not in the cover. Really cool stuff on them, though. I did see a date on one of them. 1987 G.I. Joe comic books. Really cool artwork. '25th anniversary. G.I. Joe Real American Hero. Not sure the date on this one. Young Astronaut Program. So, gonna have to do some research on those. I did find this Dapper Dan. You guys remember the Dapper Dan? The magnetic piece is still in the box. This is unopened. Dapper Dan. Now, we would get these when we were young. I remember my grandma had one. A different rendition of this. I'm not exactly sure when this came out. I'm not seeing the date anywhere. Copyright date, but you take the magnet and you make all these different faces. You can make beards, hair, hats, and yeah, this is the first emoji. That's how you made emojis back in the day. I got this pretty cool torch kit, and it has everything with it, but I like that it was on a hose. It's Craftsman. It's on the hose, so you don't have to have the can right below hold the can the whole time. There's a pipe cutter, abrasive, all kinds of stuff in there. He was asking $15 and I got it for 10. I picked up this ET VHS. Really good price. I still sell VHS on eBay, so that was a pretty good find. And then Tammy found this, I don't know if I'll be able to get it on here very good, but see, it's the Campbell Soup guy. Campbell Soup guy and a Campbell Soup spoon, and it's a tie tack. Stamped. I don't know if it's silver or platinum or what, but I don't know why anybody'd have a Campbell Soup tie tack unless they worked at Campbell Soup or something like that. So this is a pretty interesting piece to me. And then I found these Big Little books, and they wanted 4 for $1. I bought 6 of the better ones, and you can see they're not very good. But there's a Two Gun Montana, but they have some really good pictures inside. Older pictures. I took this one even though the cover was gone because the side was still nice and the back was still good. And it's Mickey Mouse. If it was something else, I probably wouldn't have took a chance on it. These range between $10 and $300 a piece, depending on the story and the condition. But this is Treasure Island. That's a pretty good find. The old Western ones are pretty good books. Stranger from the South. The Mickey Mouse ones, of course, are really good finds. We have Little Orphan Annie. And which that one, the side is falling off, but it's all there. And then this Mickey Mouse, the end piece is gone, which stinks. But Mickey Mouse and Pluto the Racer, which the front of that still looks really cool. The back looks even better. So, pretty cool books. And then while we were there, they had a little garden there. There were 2 garage sales side by side. And I helped the one guy with some stuff, and the one beside it offered us a butternut squash, so of course we took that. Here's some of our tomatoes. There's a Cherokee, beefsteak, pineapple. And we're getting tomatoes pretty regularly now. They come off about every day. Cannon lids, you guys should have bought them already because they're selling out, or they are sold out. And I found these old bottles for very cheap. This one's a Suncrest bottle. They're all late early 60s or 60s or earlier. And this was bottled in Bryan, Ohio, for Pepsi Cola. And then I got this squeeze, which is a pretty cool artwork on that. Like a couple of friends hugging on a bench, and it's called Squeeze. And that was bottled at the Sturgis Bottling Company. But it says it's a National Fruit Flavor Company from New Orleans, but bottled in Sturgis. And then I've got an old Wolverine ginger ale bottle. Wolverine ginger ale. The original ginger ale, it says. And this bottle is not to be sold without gingerine in it, or you bring it back and you get it refilled. And this is just a Sturgis bottle. It just says Sturgis, and I'm not sure what they put in it, but just a Sturgis bottle. So that's kind of our haul from today. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We also went to another grocery store. I picked up this pumpkin butter for $2.89. So I'm gonna see what that's all about. Probably a lot like an apple butter, but made with pumpkin. And I picked up these Amish cinnamon rolls with white icing. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like these videos, we have a lot more on our Patreon site. So become a $3 a month. You can become a patron and get exclusive content, stickers, and a lot more, including the Tammy Cam. So come check us out.